Hello again, YouTubers and Beybladers! 24/7 back here again with another Beyblade unboxing video for you here on Beyblades 24/7. For today's unboxing and review, we have a Metal Masters Bay from Hasbro, of course. It is BB-71 Ray Striker. In Japan, the Karatomi version of this is called Ray Unicorno. Hasbro, I guess, decided it's more likely that boys will want to buy something called Striker than Unicorno. But anyways, it is D125CS and is an attack type bay. And you can see on the back here, the spin track D125 is a broad defense ridge, and performance tip CS is a coating spike which steadies the top and provides quick movement. For those that care about the stats, here they all are. That's just what Hasbro says. Doesn't mean they're necessarily fully accurate. I know a lot of people don't put any weight in those anyways. So let's get this bad boy opened up and see what it has to offer us as I quickly grab my scissors. Alrighty. Slit the backs here. On our previous video for Thermal Assert, I actually slit the tape in advance, so I didn't even need the scissors, but my bad. Alright. Let's tear this guy open here. Alrighty. So there is the card for Ray Striker, whatever you want to refer to it as. Eventually, I'm accumulating kind of a lot of these now. I'll eventually do some sort of giveaway for the codes inside. If I short on video, then the first person that sees it gets it, and then there's really no point in anyone else even seeing the code after that. So I'll find some way to do some sort of contest or giveaway for my codes. I'll only have one code per person, so we get as many winners as possible, but do that eventually. But that's not the giveaway I have planned in the nearest future, so stay tuned for that. Alrighty. So this one's got kind of like an army green looking launcher. Now after using the Karatomi stuff, especially my newly beefed up launcher here, these seem pretty flimsy and weak in comparison. I know it's best if you do the hot and cold water trick to straighten these out first, but at first it just seems like just so flimsy that it's like these are going to bend and crease and just turn into complete crap pretty quick. But anyways, so I'll be getting a bigger pile of these as I open more and more bays as well. Maybe I'll give away some of those too at some point or something, or stick them on Toy Game Emporium or something. Not exactly sure yet. And there's the assembly tool, which we'll be using in a second. Our sticker sheet, which I won't be using. I have a little container full of all these as well. So let's get all the pieces out here and then take a look at them one by one. Alrighty. So first up, we of course have the face bolt. Now they didn't change the symbol for it. It is obviously still a unicorn. I don't know how they could change it to be a striker, what kind of image they'd use for that, but they did rename it nonetheless. So that is our face bolt, which is kind of clear. That's the one big plus I like about Metal Masters, that they actually have the image painted right onto the face bolt. You don't need the sticker for that part, which I like. And then we got the energy ring, which is of course Striker. This actually has kind of like square edges, if you can tell that. It's pretty flat on the three sections there. I'm not sure exactly what kind of effect that will have on it, but you can see there's some other various ridges beside that. Kind of like little waves. I don't know how to describe it the best, but you can get a full look at it. Alright, so I've cut away my phone rain, so anyways. You can see the flat edges in that and the little waves in that. And it's actually not symmetrical then, because it's basically in thirds. So when we assemble it, it might have a slight variance, I think. So when we're down there, that's there. Yeah, it does seem to be slightly different. We'll check on that in a second. Our fusion wheel here, Ray. It's got, also is basically in thirds. So it's got the three chunks there. Then besides that, it's pretty smooth except for two little flatter indented sections on each side. So not a whole lot going on with the fusion wheel. You can see how thick it is there as well. Then we got the D125 spin track, which again is a broad defense ridge. So although it's an attack type, this one has defensive properties. And on their little chart or stats on the back actually has no stars for attack at all. Then we got CS, Coating Spike, which stays the top and provides quick movement. It's got 4 stars for attack and 3 for stamina, for what that's worth. So, not sure if this red part's rubbery. It seems plastic and hard, but may be a slight rubberier-nish. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Slight rubbery property, or I don't know. But it's kind of like a whole flat tip, except with perhaps a slightly harder plastic inside there. Again, it says coated spike, so it's very hard to tell, but I think the spike is slightly higher up than the ridge, the red is. So, kind of interesting looking tip. Alright, so now we looked at all the individual pieces. Let's quick throw this guy together and see how he looks fully assembled. So let's see. Like I said, there may be slight differences here. So right now we have the little wavy ridges in the indents there. And if we rotate the 180, then we get the little spikes coming out. So it is slightly different if you turn it 180. I'm not sure what effect it may have. If anyone else has this and has experimented rotating that to 180 and have experienced any sort of particular differences in the style of battle or anything, please comment and let us know. I'd be curious to know. You wouldn't think it'd be a whole lot of effect just rotating like that, because how is that going to really affect much of anything anyway? But I don't know. I'll keep it like this for now. Stick on the spin track, wherever it, there we go. Face bolt. And performance tip. And then make sure everything's all tight and good to go. And there is a look at our fully assembled Ray Striker, aka Ray Unicorno, from Hasbro Metal Masters. Now, many people have commented that they'd like to see the spin test, or whatever you want to call it. So I actually have my stadium here on the ready. So let's do one launch here. And I guess I'll just launch it and see how long it goes. So if you want to watch that, feel free to cut away from the video at any point. But anyways, if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe. You can then get email alerts for all of our future videos. Feel free to send us your friend requests. We accept them all. Give us a big thumbs up for another great unboxing and review video here for Beyblades 24/7. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next video.